Alright, so busy getting Juan Prep going on. He jumped in the middle of this. I am in the middle of playing against a Mega Box with Zoroark, and I don't have this thing teched out for it. So I've already played a couple games with this deck, and it's actually worked out pretty good. The Zekrom definitely makes it so much better. Is my list perfect? No, my list is far from perfect, if I have to be 100% honest. It is far from perfect. Why is my record thing still up? I'm not even keeping that up. Yeah. I just got done playtesting, and I figured, you know what, I'd hop on Twitch and hang out with you guys for a while. So that is my plan for this. So there's the attach. Here comes the retreat. 200. And they're going to get something out of my hand. Most likely they're going to get the PowerPoint up, the Determination, the Fez, or the Monk. Oh, wow. Look at you. Look at you. Yeah, they get rid of the Monk. No. They just took 3 damage off me. Okay, let's see if I can one-shot this guy. Should be able to. There's that. Man. I would be... No, I'd actually would get it. Yeah, I would get it. Yeah, Rampaging Thunder, we get there, 290. Knock it out. Nice 3, clean 3 prizes right off the bat. And then we just rinse and repeat with the other guy. So that is what we do. Now, what's going to be interesting, though, is trying to... Well, I can just go Binding Moching Pitch. And then smack it for like 110. But this is where I wish I had like Turo in this list, and I could just pick something. I could pick up the Darmanitan and like put down like Monk. It's definitely where I wish I had that. And realistically, like if I don't get Ionode, I pretty much got this locked up because I can go Fez, Latias, and there's my line. I imagine he does not put down anymore. But then at the same time, too, there's a part of me that almost wants to put down... there's a part of me that, like, just... Yeah, we gotta get Latias. Okay, so now things are gonna get a little bit more interesting. But even then, it doesn't really matter too much because Zekrom gets him. And I really don't even know how much I have in my hand at this point. Like, it's pretty big. My hand's pretty big, to say the least. There's another one. Actually, alright, so I gotta bump Stadium. That's the first thing I gotta bump Stadium. So before I can even play a support, I need to try to bump this Stadium. Rid of that. And obviously get rid of Cyrano. And there we go, we win game. That's insane. That is just absolutely insane. The way that played out. Yeah, so that's cool. Alright, so we went first, probably playing against Dragapult. Doesn't surprise me. Go ahead and play the Secret Box and just get these out of the way. I feel like this... Well, being able to get 2 energies is fine. Everything else I can just drop and wait. I'm just gonna Binding Mochi in there just in case. I'm just gonna put that there. And I'm just gonna end my turn and see what happens. Like, that's really just pretty much all I can do at this point, is just watch that and see what happens. That's just about it. Yeah, so if you just joined in trying to get ready for San Juan special event, or San Juan regionals, I call it regionals. I'm not really too much worried about the technicality of it, but just got done playtesting and was like, you know what? I just think I'm just gonna hop on stream and just keep playing and, you know, keep everybody who's up this late at night company. So, you know, if you're choosing to spend your late Friday evening, well, late-ish, Friday evening with me. Glad you're here. And if this is your first time watching, my name's Jones, and I'm a 15-year Pokemon TCG veteran. And the purpose of my streams are simply all educational, and in a way, just to make you a better player than when you started watching. So maybe you learned a thing or two. Maybe I learned a thing or two, but that's what I'm doing. So a little bit more about going to San Juan. I'm about to go on this pretty crazy trek that I'm pretty proud of, and I think it'll be fun. Um, 4 regionals in 3 months, and pretty stoked about it. Doing San Juan. I did not get the Zora. Okay. All right. Guys, we might be in trouble. I put that down prematurely. I shouldn't have done that. So, yeah. Yeah, I missed the Zoroark. That's crazy. But the advantage we have, though, is that this deck's not going to be able to attack for like another turn or two, so there is some wiggle room. The only problem I have is that, like, I don't have... If I had a Zoroark, it'd be pretty great, because then I could just go boss and grab a both of your cloaks. And I don't know, we'll see this. But like I was saying, yeah, San Juan, first weekend of March, 2 weeks later, Houston, 2 weeks after Houston, Orlando, and then wrap it up, going to be in Indy right before going to New Orleans. So, and a lot of this too is just a push to be able to try to get into that like top 125 rank. I think like if I can have some really good runs these next 3 months, a World's Invite is very plausible. And that's the one thing that's avoided me as long as I've been playing, is a World's Invite. So I definitely... No, I just need to do this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw one of those in there so I can use it for later. We're going to attach. I don't need to put anything else down. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that. Oh, here's the hoping that they don't. Maybe I should put it on that one. Hard to say. Yeah, maybe I should have put it on the active one. Well, they don't knock me out. And naturally, they have the Neon Upper. Well, that's the other part of it, too. It's like, I'm not going to have any way to knock it out. Because this list that I'm playing right now is just like a stock list from... It's a stock list from Japan, so... it doesn't have Reshiram. And I feel like here, if they did pop me, they're waiting for like the return kill. Gonna jump back over to this because Streamlabs has been weird for me. Like, for some reason, like Streamlabs it won't update the chat, but then I'll flip over to the stream manager on the Twitch website, and I'll have like all these unread messages. So nothing. So yeah, so misplay in real time. But I really don't even think it's so much of a misplay, because even then they could have just evolved, and I think maybe leaving the damage Zora does play off. There's that. Now I'm curious. No, I already closed it out. No, I was going to look see if this list that I got off Limitless did it play Reshiram. Manatan line isn't the way to go. Because in the 5 games I've already played with this deck, like this is the first time I've used the Darmanitan attack. That doesn't mean that there's not going to be opportunities for it, but I just think, yeah. Yeah, I think I just call that one a loss. Yeah, I think I just call that one a loss. Yeah, it doesn't. Displace 2 Zekrom. That just feels way too funky. Yeah, I think 2 Darmako, 1 Darmanitan's enough. Let me play just at least 1 Reshiram. Yeah, I just gotta play at least 1. Sarano's fine, Black Bolt's fine. Single counter catcher's cute. Another thing that I might cut. So I might go down to 2 boss. I think I very well could do that. I think 2 boss could be another cut. Black belt's good. Yeah. Love that for me. What if I'm playing against Terrabox? You know, or it could be the one Baxcalibur player that's still playing the deck. Nope, it's Greninja. Should have known with a coin. Oh. Yeah, I don't Unless I just have a miracle top deck, I don't see myself. Oh man, I bet he plays Dawn too. Oh man. This is gross. Yeah, I put myself on a 2-turn clock now. That's exactly what we're gonna have to do. Put ourselves on a 2-turn clock. We have Pecharunt, but that doesn't really do much of anything. One of those cards is a supporter, I know that much. If anything, he just sobs and locks the Reshi. It's a Noctowl, so it's basically a supporter at this point. So, Noctowl. And obviously becomes a supporter card, and maybe Grand Tree, and then that Grand Tree is gonna power something up. Yep, Pidgeot. Yep, love it. Let me see what we get off of this. Yeah, that was just terrible. Yeah, there ain't no way I'm coming back from that. I'll take that one on the chin all day. And that's one of those things too where like So I just had I've noticed everybody's been doing the Chat GPT thing. I don't have Chat GPT, I just have Grok on my phone. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna use Grok. And the Grok image was a lot more like grittier and not as like cartoony as like the Chat GPT cartoon caricatures of people are. Not gonna lie, kind of like it. Yeah, I want to go first. Why do I feel like this person's playing Grim Snarl? Like, I feel like that's what it is. I feel like I'm thinking it's Grim Snarl. Charizard. It's definitely gonna be Charizard. Or, you know, I get paired into another person playing Greninja. That could be a very real possibility. Oh, no, it's Charizard. Another Charmander, and a Duskull, or a Cleffa. You don't really see it in a lot of lists, but man, Cleffa's still so good. Like, turns like this right now, he's about to like rip 4 cards. And they'll be the 4 exact cards that he needs. So. Got Cyrano. Let's grab 2 of those. Drop that just yet. Oh, I get excited and I just see it's a spam bot jumping in my chat. Probably some guy in Bangladesh or India. Pidgeot. Called it. Charmander. Or Charizard. If I get the counter catcher Zekrom play going, oh, interesting. I don't really need to do that. I guess maybe they're trying to go for a board wipe. I don't know. That Ultra Ball becomes either another Charizard or becomes a Charmeleon. Because then I end up having a problem. Fez. What is this guy thinking? Max spell. Okay. Quick search. So they're gonna go quick search boss. Grab Zorak. Kill with Dusclops. And that'll be enough. Okay, so we went Ultra Ball. Dusknoir. Kills the monk. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, we gotta get rid of Dormanitan. Zuck. Alright, so we can make that play. Make that play like I wanted. Or do I just kill the Dusclops? Let's just go with the Pidgeot and see what happens. Because that is going to slow him down. Yeah, because it's still going to... Yeah. Well, he does get there with it. But the Dusknoir ends up becoming like another kill on a Zora. So he's going to Curse Blast the one with the Dark Energy. Or he kills the Zekrom. Oh, man. Oh. I would have killed the Zora, dude. But, you know... Whatever floats your boat, man. And then he goes Infernal Rain, knocks me out there. Yeah, that's definitely what I would have done. I would have killed the Zora with the energy. Because if I don't have a way to accelerate energy and get 2 energy attachments in a turn, then I'm right where he wants me to be. Or I'm right where he would want me to be. And he's playing this stuff a little too early and like telegraphing his moves. So like he just put that Pidgey down and he grabbed the Pidgeot. So that tells me he has a rare candy in hand. So if I'm my opponent, if I was in the other position, I wouldn't have done that. Like, unless I know there's a situation where, like, I just know that they're not gonna disrupt me. And see, like, we just do that. I just draw into it. Energy switch. would have had to have you had Daramako on board to go Darmanitan. Yeah, I've got checkmate there. Yeah, it's checkmate. Yeah, I would have had to get a Daramaka down. Because then I could have done it, something with it. But I also think at the same time too with that matchup, it's if I can't take a knockout every turn, then I kind of just lose. Or maybe it's more so the fact that like I just got too reliant on binding Mochi. Because no matter how I look at it, I don't think I win that match. Like, period. Yeah, because I would do 290. Yeah, I could have done something with it. I just would have needed a lot. And this hand would be great if I had a basic. Okay. Well, yeah, because all of those are just cards I want to keep. Well, there's the chance that I can turn 2 knockout that Ogre Palm. Water energy? Okay, yeah, they probably the Wellspring. That's cute. But I don't know how I feel about that, though. Like, I don't know if I like Wellspring in Venusaur. Because it kind of defeats the purpose of having to keep energy on the board. But I also understand, too. Oh, goodness. I also understand, too, that with Meganium, it counts as like 2 energy. So, a water and a grass meet the requirements of it. So you're really only losing 2 energy. Or really 3. Either way you spin it. So there's another Teal Mask. There's a Bulbasaur. I hadn't seen Meganium. Zoric's cooked either way. He's cooked either way, so we gotta get that Bulbasaur. think I just have to go. Yeah, I think I just have to go with this. Did I trade? I didn't trade. Got it. I should get it eligible. I can draw it. I'll take a 2-price knockout. So that's a start. There we go. And I got a PowerPoint up, so up to a decent start. That's not good. Chikorita. Venusaur. Wow, who'd have thought they'd have a Venusaur in their hand? The guy who played Lily instead of Iona. That's who. But again, it's a rough match. What do you expect me to do in this case? I mean, I think what I do. I think what I do here. Well, no, I can't knock it out because the only way for me to be able to knock anything out is I have to fall behind. I have to fall behind and then have them. And then have them take a knockout. Because Darmanitan has to be losing for it to get the effects of reversal. But I do have a chance to knock all the energy off the board here. So that is what we are going to be looking to do. I'll take its 2 prizes. Bump that stadium. I'm just going to place this. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to Fez. Alright. Because I feel like that does me better than a... That does me better than playing Cyrano. Because then I can do this, and then get more cards. So there we go. Get rid of the Buddy Poffin. Now we put our opponent in a situation where they have no energy on the board. But with these two, though, it doesn't really matter much. Because a Teal Dance and a manual attachment for turn gives them the knockout they need. So then it puts them in a position where they potentially have to attack with Mega Venusaur or something else. Which really, they could just go Meganium for the last 2 prizes, and that would be fine. Now, where it gets interesting here is, do I feed them the Zekrom, Iona them the 1, feed them the Zekrom, and then go Darmanitan? But it doesn't look like they're going to do that. Because if I was the Venusaur player, I would use at least one of these Meganiums for a knockout. Can it knock it out? I think it can knock me out. I think it can knock me out. Because the last thing I want to do here is go to one prize. Because then that just takes the Dark Manitan move off the board. So what are they going to do? Now if they put us in a situation where... Zero sick. Yeah, because I still got one more. Let's do this. Trade out of it. Alright, let's see what they do here. Give him a chance to draw. Alright. I will gladly take that. There it goes. Yeah, they could. Yeah, they can one-shot me with that. Yeah, just 2 energy and they could one-shot me. Interesting. Now it seems like we're in a stalemate. We're in a legit stalemate now. Because if they knock out the Monkey Dory, I think the play is, if you really wanted to, you could go Monkey Dory, or you could just do a situation where you make me duck out. Because I'm sitting with an S-ball patch. Okay, so it seems like they are going to commit to something. They are going to commit to something. That was stupid. That was very stupid. That is how I know it is getting late. All right. Either get it or I don't. We either get it or we don't. Now the real question is do we one reversal? Yeah, we got two reversal. Teal dance. We'll promote Darmanitan. Because he'll retreat Venusaur. Retreat Venusaur, bring up a Meganium. Attack. And then make... Okay. That'll work too. So we definitely got him in the prize trade here, but we gotta win the game on this turn. This is what it comes down to, and this is why we play out these matches. And my stuff is being weird. Alright. Alrighty, what I'm gonna do first. Gotta use my touchpad. Gonna grab a Zoroark. We're just gonna max draw everything. I got 8 cards. Hopefully my reversal's not there. Alright, there's one trade. Second trade. And let's see what we got. Off 2 cards, and we get there. Nice. And that is what you call resource management, guys. Wasn't the prettiest game, but I got the job done there. And again, that's just a matter of just knowing how to take your map and how to take your knockouts and how to manage the board and manage the game. Because I know a lot of times people will see matchups like that and they're like, oh, Venusaur, ugh, Meganium, ugh, Ogerpon. But really, like, we were fine. Like, we were fine the whole time. We were fine the whole time. And yeah, wasn't nothing really to worry about or stress, just a matter of managing the game and knowing how I was going to win it. Now, my opponent did give me a lot there. Like, for instance, they chose not to attack with Meganium, which would have made the game so much easier in their favor. Like, oh wow, I got 2 of these. Will I use them? No. Yeah, I generally don't use full art cards on here just because I just don't see the point of it. But yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I got a League Cup in the morning.